Hey, what's up guys, Luckz here bringing you a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO set 21166, The Abandoned Mine. This is one of the 3 sets that came out back in December of 2020, and yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the last one here that got released. Yeah, this should be fun, but as always, we're first going to be taking a look at the minifigures. Now first off here, obviously we got Steve. He's included in pretty much every other LEGO Minecraft set, nothing too special about him. In this set, he actually comes with an iron pickaxe, so I guess that's kind of neat if you don't have one already, but even that is pretty repetitive in itself. It just depends on how many Minecraft sets you got, but if you notice there, Steve's face printing is a little pale to what it used to be back in the day. That's not really a big thing to point out. It's just LEGO, you know, saving costs most likely. It's probably cheaper to print it this way than the other way they've done it in the past. But yeah, it's just been Steve, nothing too different about him. He's included in pretty much every LEGO Minecraft set. And I'm sure if you've been collecting LEGO Minecraft at all, you got plenty of them. Alright, moving on. Up next here we got the zombie. Now this zombie, similar to Steve, has been around for a while since Steve was first introduced as well. But unlike Steve, he is more of a desirable, or maybe not desirable, but figure that you won't mind getting multitudes of. Given that in Minecraft you can find loads of zombies just scattered around the world, and you can pass on the same logic to LEGO Minecraft. Let's say you're building a little world, you can have multiple zombies. It works out. This one here comes with a stone shovel. It makes sense here. Nice little inclusion. They can sometimes spawn in random tools, and given that we're in a mine, it's a nice little inclusion there. But besides that, same printing as always, similar to Steve, except obviously with the green skin tone. But yeah, that's been the zombie figure. Moving on. Next up here we got the Spire. Now the Spider itself hasn't been a very common figure in LEGO Minecraft, recently at least. You can definitely still find them in like big cave or mineshaft sets, similar to this one. So yeah, it makes sense that they include them here. Spiders or cave spiders can be commonly found here. So it's a nice little inclusion. If you don't got a spider already, I'm sure, again, if you've been around for a while or have collected any LEGO Minecraft sets, you probably have one already, but it's always a neat little build here. Definitely very unique to the other Minecraft mobs. On to the last figure. Last but certainly not least, here we got the baby slime. Now this baby slime here is a very neat inclusion to the set, I want to say, because this guy has only ever really been found in the Mountain Cave set, which was a very big direct-to-consumer set, as well as the Witch Hut, which has drastically increased in value over the years. So getting him in a nice, cheap, newer set, that's a pretty good inclusion now. Obviously, $20 for just one figure, but you know, it's still a little nice inclusion here to what otherwise would have been a more plain set if he was included here. But yeah, very nice inclusion here. Definitely the best inclusion, I want to say, to this entire set. A big highlight for sure. Now we're done looking at the figures. Let's take a look at the build. So we're going to be starting off from the left and moving our way to the right. Over here to the left, we can see a little bit of a water pond or underground water source here. Not too important. Obviously in Minecraft itself, it looks a little more plain, but in LEGO, you can definitely tell it adds a little bit of color or variation. Moving further up, here we have the mineshaft portion itself. Now, there's not too much to look at here, but obviously we got the obvious stuff in the wood plank and fencing foundation that you find very commonly underground, and along with that you also find a little bit of a railing here leading into pretty much nowhere, because that's where the set gets cut off. But obviously in the Minecraft build here, I just have to represent it like this. Yeah, this is a very small reference to it, not much more to take a look at here in the front, but something very small but very neat the designers include here is, obviously you can see in the game the fences connect to the stone blocks here, and you can see that little bit of a connection point right there, similar to this one. This one's facing backwards, this one's connecting to the right. And in LEGO Minecraft, you can actually see the designers incorporate that into the build here. Something very small that I didn't notice at first, but makes it just that much more accurate. They could have very easily substituted those pieces and made the build just that much more simpler, but I like this little attention to detail they have here. Anyways, continuing on to the back of the left side, you can also see a coal ore being located here, as well as the continuation of the smooth stone being used. Obviously, I use a smooth stone because it's more accurate to the bricks that they use here. Some are dark gray, the others are lighter gray, like this one. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this bottom left side. Moving to the top though, this is obviously meant to represent the surface area, and obviously here we can find a crafting table, a purple flower, and a red one here. Nothing too special. And we can obviously see a little bit of floating gravel there. Obviously in the set it has a little play feature here, but we're not going to represent that here. If you're curious, I will leave the set review link down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this left side. Moving more over here to the right, we can see a torch right next to the mineshaft foundation. That then leads into a little bit of a lava pool here, with a lava fall coming from this farther right side You can see a little bit of gravel there just being laid out, as well as the continuation of the mine shaft, given that we can find a cobweb here, and they're very common in mine shafts, so I would assume this is a continuation. Obviously, we got a little bit of a smooth stone build here to obviously represent that you're still in a cave. We got iron ore located up here, as well as a torch. And down here, we can find that same cobweb covering up some diamonds, so that's a very neat find there. If you choose to venture out that far, but yeah, that is pretty much it for this set. Not too much to take a look at. Again, this is a $20 set, so you can't expect too much to be included here, and given that it's one of those mindsets, there's not too much more to take a look at that others don't already include and make it that much more unique. But yeah, a pretty decent set all around at the end of the day. This is what you would expect from a Minecraft set, so I think it definitely shoots in all cylinders when it comes to that. Doesn't really offer anything very unique besides a little few interesting details, like how the mineshaft wooden build there connects to the gray bricks, similar to how it connects to the stone bricks here in game, and a little bit of a play feature with the falling gravel. There's not really much going for this set. Obviously that baby slime inclusion is a pretty good one, honestly. Makes it more accessible for people who, you know, I guess want to build them up or just have some laying around in the world. But again, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I try to do one of these every 2 weeks. Hopefully we can keep that grind going. There'll be a playlist of all the ones I've done in the past, linked in the outro. And yeah, if you enjoy, you know what to do. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.